Okay, so the exercise for today will be our slide board. People have asked me on several different occasions what kind of aerobic conditioning do we do for our PUMSE program, and I found that running intervals would be very good, but I think the maximum effort here or the maximum benefit comes from a slide board application where we are training glute medius, frontal plane stabilizing, working on one leg, generating force, and working our abductors and adductors the complete time. Now, I'll give you a little demonstration here. We're going to put an interval on this just like we do anything else, and I'll explain to you in a minute. But this is what it would look like. Go ahead, Christy. A little faster, high intensity. Drive on the right leg. Keep going. Okay. Now, what the issue here is that you have to learn the technique. This is a mobile board. We could actually roll this up and take it with us, and I prefer that actually because of the fact that it requires you now to do the technique correctly, because it's going to move on the carpet unless you do. So when she drives, she has to drive on the outside leg with the knees bent, and drives back the other way, swinging the opposite arm and driving. Okay, good. Now, the way we do this is you might, when you adapt, you might take a couple of weeks and run 20 minutes or so, just continuous, nice and easy, and do the slide board. Maybe the next 2 weeks what you do is you do a minute on, minute off. And then at week number 5 or 6, you might want to drop this down to either the 30 or 40 seconds of high intensity and then stop for half the time. If you're at 30 seconds, you stop for 15. If you're at 40, you stop for 20 seconds and run 8 to 15 reps of that and then walk away. And so it would be really high intense. It doesn't look like it is driving her heart rate up, but you can take a couple of slides down the board and your heart rate is way up and your cardiovascular, while it allows you to stay on one leg and train unilaterally, which is essentially very productive based on the fact that Sport PUMSE is a unilateral hip dominant exercise. Okay, go ahead. Okay, well, we'll see you next time.